Scrapbookers, this is Megan, and I am back today with a new 6x8 layout. So this one, I was participating in the Victoria Marie January Rock Your Stash weekend virtual crop. And for this one, the challenge was to use a technique that you haven't used in a while or one of your favorite techniques. And so I had these photos of Jonas playing with Max before school, and I thought it would be fun to use a stamp set and do some embossing. So I really love the look of embossing, but I rarely ever do it. But I have a few embossing powders. So what I decided is to use this star stamp, and this one is from the Ink Road, which is the name of the company, but my friend Sarah Scraps had designed the stamp set, and I've used it a couple times, I think. So I thought it would be fun to use these stars, this cluster of stars, and to do a white embossing powder, because then it would kind of be a little bit like, because the background is super dark, you would be able to see it at certain angles, and so I thought that would be kind of cool. So here is where I am gonna try. So this is like a little tray that I got. I don't even remember where I got it. Probably from Amazon for like $5 or $10 years and years and years ago. And I've never really used it. And so that was the first time I used it, which is the reason why the plug was still in it. But then I did decide to put the plug back in it just so that the next time I use it, I don't get embossing powder everywhere. So now I'm going to plug in my Stampin' Up! Heat gun. And I am going to heat up all of these stars, which I absolutely love watching the process of heating up the embossing powder. You can't see it really well, really well here just because the background is quite busy, but you can kind of see it go white and then disappear, right? It goes from white to clear. So I really, really love the little effect that you get from that. And that's exactly what I wanted. So now I am going to put my supplies away, and then I am going to get to scrapbooking this layout. So this one came together pretty quick. Here I was just cleaning off my stamp set. I tend to do that every time I use my stamps, or I try to, because I hate it when they get stained, even though they get stained no matter what, if you clean them off right away or not. But I try to make it so that they don't stain as much. So now here I am using this glittery yellow star paper. So this collection, actually, the paper collection that I'm using is a super, super, super old school collection. I don't even remember what it's called, and I don't have it right in front of me because, again, I made this layout probably about a month ago, and then I just haven't, because I haven't edited anything because I've just been so busy, and just also all my issues with life. So I'm super excited to be sharing this layout with you though right now. So I decided to bring in an old Amy Tan, I think it was a cut apart sheet from, oh gosh, like 2013 maybe. I think it was her cut and paste line. I am not quite sure. Again, I don't have it in front of me, which I apologize about, but it was a 6x6 paper pad, I believe. And I just cut out these 3 pieces so that I could do some layering and some journaling. And I really love how that turned out. And I'm kind of trying to place all of the photos and the embellishments and journaling cards and things in a way so that you can still see the background and the technique that I did on the background. Here I pull in my tiny attacher and I staple those together, and then now I am going to pick out my alpha and do my title. It's going to be pretty simple, and basic playtime with Max, which, I mean, obviously that's what Jonas is doing. Oftentimes before school, Jonas will just sit on the couch and play with the dogs, or if the dogs are on the ground, he'll get down on the ground and play with them on the ground, which on this day he was playing with Max on the ground and just getting down and having fun with Max. And yeah, Max loves it. He loves the attention. So it's always fun to see the boys playing with the dogs and interacting with them. Okay, so I think at first I was just thinking the title was going to just be Play. And so here's where I decide, okay, I'm going to have it be longer. It's going to be Playtime. And then I think I decide, it needs to be more than Playtime. So I'm going to add with Max at the very bottom. Well, and the other thing was, I never really know if I'm going to have enough alphas and if I'm going to have to like Frankenstein a word or a letter. And so I try not to do that. But I think with this one, I didn't have to do it. I had enough letters. I had an MAX. So then I didn't spell out the whole word with. I'm just going to use this Z and make a little slash, and that works out perfect. I absolutely love that. So one of my goals this year, I believe, is, and it's usually a goal no matter what, whether I say it's a goal or not, is to actually journal on camera more and journal immediately. Because if I don't journal on camera, or if I don't stamp the date or write the date, it's not going to happen. So you're going to see a lot more of me journaling in the moment while I'm doing the video recording. If that bothers you, I apologize, but I want to make sure that I am doing this, because as I go back through old albums, I'm realizing I don't journal a lot, and it kind of bothers me because I want to remember exactly what I'm thinking, in that moment when I'm making the layout. So now here I'm just adding some kind of clear gems, and I think those are from Close to My Heart. And that is going to be it. Oh, I do add a couple more up here. I hope you enjoyed watching this layout come together. Make sure you stay tuned to see all of the close-up photos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!